Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
At the legendary TT Assen circuit, Marc Marquez once again proved himself to be an unstoppable force on the Ducati motorcycle during the 2025 MotoGP season. In a race filled with intense pressure and high speeds, Marquez dominated from the first lap until the checkered flag was waved. He not only won the race with complete dominance but also shattered Francesco Bagnaia's dominance record from last year's Dutch GP. With his signature aggressive racing style and daring overtakes at nearly impossible points, Marquez left his rivals far behind. Pecco Bagnaia, who was so dominant at Assen last season, could only watch as Marquez dominated the race. Marquez's speed in every sector, consistent lap times, and technical mastery of the Ducati Desmosedici GP25 made him seem like he was on a different level. This victory is not just Marquez's first podium at Assen with Ducati, but also a symbol of the collapse of Bagnaia's dominance, which was once dubbed the King of Assen. Now, that title seems to have changed hands. Marquez didn't just win, he won in a way that was painful for his competitors, leaving no room for resistance. And here the full information. The TT Assen circuit once again witnessed history, an extraordinary performance by Ducati rider Marc Marquez, who has now captured the world's attention. In the high-pressure Dutch MotoGP race of 2025, Marquez delivered a near-flawless performance, tackling every corner with deadly calm and securing a decisive victory that shook up the championship standings for the season. He didn't just win, he shattered Francesco Bagnaia's total dominance, who last year stood firm as the ruler of Assen. The race began with high tension. All eyes were on the duel between the two Ducati icons, Marquez and Bagnaia. As soon as the starting lights went out, Marquez shot off like a bullet, taking the lead and never looking back. Bagnaia tried to catch up, but Marquez's speed and aggressiveness were on a completely different level. In every sector, on every lap, Marquez shattered the times, setting fastest lap after fastest lap, as if to emphasize one thing: this is his new era at Ducati. Last season, Assen belonged to Pecco Bagnaia. He dominated the Dutch circuit with elegance, setting a lap record, and bringing Ducati to the pinnacle of success. But this year, everything has changed. Marquez didn't just win, he brutally toppled Bagnaia's throne in a place he once fully controlled. This isn't just a duel between two riders, it's a shift in power within Ducati, and Marquez is now in control. What makes this victory even more monumental is how Marquez controlled the race. With his signature aggressive style now combined with mature strategic intelligence, he was able to set the pace, conserve his tires, and avoid even the smallest mistakes. He wasn't just fast, he was also smart and tactical, a deadly combination that made him nearly unbeatable this season. Meanwhile, Bagnaia could only watch helplessly. His maximum effort wasn't enough to match his teammate. In some moments, Pecco even looked frustrated, losing traction and rhythm, indicating the mental pressure from Marquez's shadow was starting to take its toll. Bagnaia's dominance at Assen is now a thing of the past, and the world is witnessing how Ducati's new legend is rewriting history. With this victory, Marc Marquez not only solidified his position at the top of the provisional standings but also sent a sharp message to the entire MotoGP grid, that he has returned, stronger, more mature, and more hungry for victory than ever before. Assen 2025 is not just about victory, it is a declaration of war from the true champion. The season isn't over yet, but if this trend continues, it's not impossible that we'll witness the rise of a new Marquez era, now atop Ducati's fierce red machine. Marc Marquez once again proved to the world that he is far from finished. Despite his advancing age and a body far from ideal condition, this Ducati rider has emerged as a true hero in the 2025 MotoGP season. Two epic victories at Mugello and Assen stand as clear evidence of the multi-time world champion's resurgence. At the Dutch GP in Assen, Marquez's struggle was truly remarkable. After falling twice during practice sessions, he suffered injuries to his left hand, elbow, and groin. Although medical examinations showed no broken bones, the soft tissue injuries remained a significant threat to his performance. Yet Marquez remained steadfast, defying the pain, securing fourth place in qualifying, and with burning determination, he emerged as the winner of the sprint race. His face showed signs of pain at the finish line, but it did not dim the inspiring spirit that swept through the Ducati paddock. Gigi Dall'Igna, Ducati's technical director, couldn't hide his admiration. Alongside the technical team, they made crucial adjustments to the Bezzecchi motorcycle, from suspension, seating position, to tire selection, to support Marquez's heroic performance. This victory was not just about speed, but about human determination surpassing physical limits. However, Marquez's story did not end at Assen. At Mugello, a circuit long considered home for Francesco Bagnaia, Marquez stole the spotlight. He secured his 100th career pole position and swept both the sprint and main race without relying on slipstreaming. His dominance was no fluke. He demonstrated exceptional technical skill in managing tires, braking more sharply, and exiting corners with greater stability than anyone else. Meanwhile, Bagnaia hit rock bottom. At Assen, where he usually shines, even having the circuit tattooed on his body, he fell behind. Marquez was faster in FP1, leaving Bagnaia frustrated with the unstable front-end performance of his bike. In a surprising interview, Bagnaia referred to the Dutch GP as a now or never moment for his season. He even humbly acknowledged that Marquez is the best rider right now. He didn't hesitate to approach Marquez in the paddock to learn directly from him, a rare sight from a defending champion. Valentino Rossi also spoke out. The Italian legend expressed disappointment, even embarrassment, at seeing an Italian rider defeated on home soil by a Spanish rider who was previously thought to have passed his prime. Technically, Marquez has evolved. He is no longer just aggressive like in his youth. Now he is mature, knowing when to attack and when to wait. His smart strategy on every lap makes him the most complete rider of the season. Out of 9 races, he has already secured 5 double podiums and now leads the standings with a significant margin. MotoGP 2025 has changed. Marquez's victory not only altered the standings but also the internal dynamics of Ducati. The team is no longer just a symbol of speed but also of courage and determination. The 2025 Mugello GP will be remembered not only for the race but for the rebirth of a legend, and the beginning of a new era where Marc Marquez once again becomes the center of the MotoGP universe. Drama and suffering in Assen. Injuries can't stop a true champion. It all began with a nightmare. At the Dutch GP in Assen, Marc Marquez suffered 2 major crashes during practice sessions. He sustained injuries to his left hand, elbow, and groin. Although medical examinations revealed no broken bones, his physical condition was extremely concerning. The medical team even considered not allowing him to race. However, Marquez refused to give up. With bandages covering his body and unbearable pain, he still participated in qualifying. The result? He started from 4th position. For many riders, that was already a miracle. But for Marquez, it was just the beginning. In the sprint race, he rode his Ducati with extraordinary precision and courage. Every turn, every brake, showed how he was enduring the pain. But his speed never dropped. He maintained his rhythm, attacked with calculated precision, and ultimately won the race. As he crossed the finish line, his expression spoke volumes, a mix of pain and emotion. But there was also relief, as he had proven. The mindset of a true champion cannot be broken by injury. Gigi Dall'Igna, Ducati's technical director, described Marquez's performance at Assen as the most emotional moment in my technical career. The Ducati team worked tirelessly to modify the suspension, seating position, and tire selection, all to make the bike compatible with Marquez's limited physical condition. The result? A victory that symbolized the collective determination between rider and team.
yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease.